Alright, so I am back. I think I leveled up a bit. I must have leveled up a bit. I feel like just a little bit. Maybe I was too lazy to get that extra one technique in and was like, "Oh, you know what? It's fine." But then that means I have to remember how to play. It hasn't been that long, but like it hasn't been months, but it has been like maybe more than a couple days. A damaged book with a handwritten warning label. Be warned, this heretical text is designed or designated false scripture. Unauthorized possession will be punished. And so, whatever appeared in a vision, the saint described as follows. The being's alluring eyes alternated in color between gold and rust, depending on the light. But they paled next to its magnificent smile, a most amicable expression. They had a smile that offered wisdom and benevolence. It could make wishes come true. At that moment, I knew for certain the seemingly benevolent being was very dangerous indeed, for they did not know of good and evil. They appear to bear humanity's whatever. So and so appears to bear humanity only goodwill. So and so also reflects the desires of those around it, striving to make them happy. But this being is only a mirror. It cannot comprehend the moral compass of good and evil, and those who ask for their wishes to be granted will, in the end, see the results they've wrought. And a hell built from brick after brick of good intentions. As my last wish, I asked them to return underground. In this way, the world will remember only its supreme benevolence. Oh, abandoned excavation camp, huh? I wonder what caused it to be abandoned. Probably some messed up stuff. To whomever finds this place in the future, feel free to use anything you find here as you see fit. I don't need them, but perhaps these items will prove useful to you. The world grows more dangerous every day. Whoever you are, I pray for your survival. Thank you. Wow.
If you've received this message, then I am likely dead. Either I have been cut down by a blade, or I have succumbed to the disease consuming my body. I don't know which will find me first. But before the end, I will save Romeo. And I have a request. Take care of him. Please. Do this for me. If he gets any foolish ideas about exacting revenge or completing my mission, stop him. You have my permission to slap him if that's what it takes. And tell Romeo. Tell him to be happy.
Oh, there's more?
Esteemed stalker, I wish I could personally see your face this very moment. How do you like my masterpiece? I poured my very soul into it with all my heart. I trust there is no need for formal introductions, of course not, for it is I, your dear Latino. You took many things from me. Arms, legs, a sunny outlook on life. And then you drove nine blades through me. All on your own. So, I have only you to thank, yes? I am grateful. Never in my life have I
So is this when he was still like a person? Or actually, no. Or maybe because, or I don't know how this works. Because like, can Ergo jump? Well, Well, it seems like that one guy's ergo, the minor dude's ergo, like jumped into the robot or the puppet. Because I think he said it's basically like Batman, right? Like, what's his guy's name? Venini. His parents died. Like, he killed his parents, but was he's still a kid then? So is he still a person? No. Well, how many years? Like 2 years, right? 2 years before.
My study of humanity, my magnum opus. Yet, one can never be too careful. So, you must be assessed. Starting now. My dear stalker, I have crafted a test that will reveal your heart, your soul, your true self. It's a simple choice. Life is precious, so I wonder, which life do you value more? Yours or your apprentice's? When you have listened to this message, do pay a visit to the Rose Estate. I have something you want back, don't I? And you only stalker one way or another. I intend to collect that debt.
What the heck? So did he like, it's like those situations where it's like, I know he apparently killed someone. I heard someone screaming. So like, did he like roll him in the carpet and then drive to a bridge and dump him? Like, what the heck was all that noise? Maybe he was doing like a Citizen Kane or something. Rosebud. I don't know. I feel like for the sake of it being like, you know, like, oh, if you actually do like complete your mission, it's gonna mess up the timeline in the present. So I get the feeling that it's not gonna happen, you know, as sad as it sounds. Cause like, it's like, what's the point of doing it in the DLC if like it changes the present, you know?
This wretched cold. What I wouldn't give for a strong drink. Indeed, it feels as if we're at the end of the world here. Something scarred this place. The alchemists and their deadly infighting. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a living, breathing merchant who wants to stay that way. Let's stick to business.
Well, he sells an infinite amount of these, so if you want to farm more ergo, there you go. Okay, big area. Big area. Bunch of dead guys. Treasure. A frenzied amulet. It restores HP when a fatal attack is successful. That's kind of nice, I'm not gonna lie. Those are like the ones where, like when you stagger them, like the backstabs and stuff. An unsent letter. The handwriting is messy, as if written in a hurry. Marion, you must take the children, leave everything, and flee the moment you read this letter. Do not seek out relatives for safety. Just go and find a place unknown to anyone else. Simon, that devil, won't be satisfied until all who opposed him are dead. You're... Damn. Whoa. Not the fish. The fish, too. A scroll carrying the soft scent of fine ink. To my respected brothers and sisters of the truth, your correspondence was well received. I cannot hide my awe regarding the events occurring here, beyond the sea. Time and again, I am enlightened by your profound learnings. I can only respond with my thanks. The golden medicine enclosed in your recent whatever was most welcome. I have confirmed its efficacy on patients suffering mild symptoms of the stone disease, those whose lungs were not yet affected. Oh, is that why that, I mean, oh right, that was why that dude was or at least that's the excuse that he gave. Because now that we know that he's like not quite who he seems. Right, I remember now, the dude who was doing the cube stuff, he was looking for the golden fruit because apparently that was like the cure for the petrification disease. Fortunately, it seems eradication of the disease on our shores is possible, as only some coastal residents show symptoms. Many lives are being saved thanks to the teachings of the Brotherhood. I shall post additional updates from across the seas soon. My wish is that you remain safe and well until then. May we someday meet, my brothers and sisters, here in the land of the Radiant Dawn. This looks boss arena. It looks boss arena. Mini boss. Hello, who is here? Bust through like Kool-Aid man. I'm scared. I'm scared. Hello? Oh, hi. How you doing?
How in the world are you still alive? You really are one of the luckiest fellows I've ever met. All that effort to stop you down the drain. Proud of yourself?
Ask about why he is doing... I mean, I'm going to assume you can ask both. Okay, why are you doing this?
It's no great mystery, lad. For myself, obviously. Wait, you expected some grand speech on justice, honor, and duty? Meaningless concepts in this world. No speeches, just action. I just need to carry out my part in Sir Simon's grand plan. And then, I'll reap all the rewards I have sown. Whoever lives, dies, or fights means nothing to me. Let us take you, for example. You think your story means anything? You are a nuisance, to be disposed of. A nobody.
Ask about if he did the same thing to Veronique.
Veronique was a nuisance too. One who dug too deep. The legendary stalker and the leader of the sweepers. Two troublesome sides of the same coin. It is indeed unfortunate that my trap built for two snared only one. That so-called legend, Leia Florence, evaded my scheme. But you know where she is. Don't you?
About a peaceful solution.
I'm so glad you mentioned this. Of course, I too want only peace. You see, I abhor violence. We are not savages, my good fellow. I am grateful the alchemist dealt with Veronique. I find such things distasteful. Now, it's your turn. And what could be a more peaceful solution than you simply not resisting and allowing me to do what I must? You truly are a nuisance, and in more ways than one. But the games end here. So much wasted effort. Why didn't you just die gracefully in the room?
Which room? There were many rooms. I see. It doesn't work.
An
Oh,
elixir of great
I was like,
power,
unless it doesn't
crafted
work
by the
on him
most
just because
brilliant
he's
alchemists
special.
as reward for my contributions. Human beings can only keep secrets when they're buried with them. Everything else gets out. Be of good cheer. Now that you've seen this place, I'll ensure your suffering ends for good. Wait. What is happening?
Oh, he's turning into something. I know the trope. Turned into the cleric beast. Yeah, get out of here. Maybe. Oh, you still good? Do you have the cure or phase 2 or oh. I was like, do we have to hit you if I leave? Or are you gonna be like, no, it was do over?
Please, my dear, good, kind fellow, hear me out, please. I can explain everything, all of it. Please, just don't kill me.
Alright, what you
All
want?
this happened, all of it, because of the alchemist and that damned infighting. I had to pick a side. Don't you see? I'd have ended up like Veronique, or your precious legend. I had to choose. I chose Simon's side.
I mean, not even
only did what
Veronique
he
turned into
commanded.
that, though.
Please, I beg for mercy. If I did evil, it was not of my design, it was them. This isn't common knowledge. But when Valentinus ran things, she was, what was it, off limits. Whatever she got up to, we were told to ignore it, to pretend it wasn't happening. But even as Simon gathered more power and influence, she remained loyal to Valentinus, and when she and Simon came into direct conflict, a bounty was quietly and unofficially placed on her head. Competition was fierce. Veronique's faction targeted her repeatedly, and our side couldn't disobey orders. This is a mistake. But how? The alchemist gave me this elixir, no middleman. For the cure, it was complete. Worked on carcasses, they said. I was to have a stronger body, one immune to disease and infection. I was to become. But no. It must have been a mistake. They gave me the wrong one. The wrong elixir.
I don't know, man. Literally everything in this game is like, don't trust the alchemists.
My good, kind fellow. Please, sir.
If I leave him, will he just come back? Like, I feel like there's no saving him at this. Like, I feel like there's no reversing this. No, you did some fucked up shit, okay? And you tried to kill me. Like, forget about all that. You tried to kill me.
What? No. How could you? You promised. You promised you would let me live. Please.
I don't know, man. I feel like you can't go back after you turn into this.
I must go to them. I must go to them. Get my cure. No. I was chosen.
Sorry, my guy. Your heart is pounding. Like, I mean, unless he saw it with his own eyes, you know? Like, I feel like there's no way of coming back from this. Like, it might as well just been like a mercy kill. Like, dude, I don't think you could really like live comfortably like that. I have learned the devil's method. The subject's body must be fresh, minimal post-mortem time. The container must have a close resemblance to the subject. A container? Oh, I guess maybe the puppet? Appearance is key. The essence acquired from the subject must have been produced before death? The essence acquired from the subject? I mean, like the ergo? Like they harvest... Do they harvest ergo from people? Is that ever stated? Like, do they actually harvest ergo from people? If this is true, only one element is missing, and it requires a desecration I can't begin to imagine, but must. Am I cursed? Is this retribution for letting myself be blinded by grief and working with these alchemist devils? But without her pain, I'd have no reason to go on. Send me back to my child. Alas, I cannot, but I still can get the child back myself. If so, that is the only course I can take. I will have no choice but to make this my singular purpose. This sounds like Geppetto. There was like the lady, right? Camilla, is that, maybe that was his wife, maybe? I don't know, like, what she was, right? Wasn't there like a thing where it was like, oh, we're so sorry to hear about, you know, what happened to Camilla or whatever? So maybe maybe Geppetto started with her. Like, she was like prototype number 0 or whatever, but she didn't work out. Or he was trying to actually like bring her back to life somehow. Like he put her into a puppet, but it didn't quite work out because of course it's like not exactly the same person. So then I guess he went with Carlo. I guess Carlo would be like the next one up. What the fuck? Oh, hey, you got him. Whoever you were. You got the fish. Oh, never mind. Alright, hold on. Do we really have time for this? Like, you telling me that there's like butterflies in the middle of all these freaking cannonballs and shit? Wanted, Alidoro. Apprehend immediately upon discovery. Fugitive fled after inflicting serious damage upon the order. Multiple charges have been filed, including theft of confidential information, destruction of property, abduction and luring of order members, defamation against the order. Wanted dead or alive. No liability shall be assigned regarding his condition. Silent Evangelist Mace? It look crazy. What the fuck? Okay, it's faster than I would think. He got the spin moves.
Just look at you all, scrambling blindly like headless chickens. Pathetic. You thought to sink me, but your ships run aground. Arlecchino was lost, but my freedom I have found. And in such a state, I find myself. What magnificent gifts you've given me. Fear not. I shall put these tools to good use. I truly thought it was the end. My body shattered and destroyed. It's not hyperbole to say, well, I was a wreck. Then along came you, brilliant, misguided maniacs, to give me another chance at life. For that, I thank you.
So was he always a puppet? Was it like a Nick Valentine situation where it's like, what was it? Oh, his memories or his identity as Nick Valentine was like updated or uploaded into this synth body?
I must now bid you all adieu. I have more debts to collect. The one who left me in such a wretched state. They call her the Legend Stalker now. Such a splendid little title. And she owes it all to me. It's only fitting to congratulate her in person. See the truth behind the legend. But I sure won't be doing that here with you idiots. It's time I paid a visit to the zoo and remind her of her debt. Oh, Arlecchino, you are a clever one.
Why is he just leaving? It's like the leaving messages for yourself. Why is he recording this too? Like, who is it for? The puppet locked in the brig is dangerous. To even think of releasing something as mad as that into the city, it cannot be allowed. When we have traveled sufficient distance from the city of Krat, retrieve what ergo is left inside that puppet and permanently dispose of whatever remains. Wow, good luck. Apparently this is the remnants of that. Well, they tried. The writing looks hurriedly scrawled with whatever. Okay, wait, no, there's not even a period. The document holder is empty. The documents contained herein must be sent with high priority. This folio must be transported aboard the Archon fleet. Assessment of Simon by the order. The Path to God, Research Compendium Books 1 to 3, Research Paper, Physical Altercations Arising from Ergo, Comparative Experiment, Awakened Puppets and the Ego of Ergo. Report on Experiment number 7 regarding the cause of carcass mutations. Case collection, carcass mutations resulting from the side effects of the cure. Financial report of the order. Ergo transaction statement, copies of letters and notes concerning Simon's close associates, final list of Simon's followers. Oh, can only be sold. A bottle from a procured cask of premium whiskey aged for over 30 years. Someone who recognizes its value will want to buy it, regardless of how expensive it is. The Broad Bay 30 Years, a historic masterpiece crafted on a remote island to the north. With its deep and rich flavor emerging from the coveted oak barrel, it is truly worthy of being called a legend among whiskeys. Salau set out to sea 2 days ago. In the end, I couldn't stop that damn fool, or old fool. As if all the monsters suddenly appearing and throwing everything into chaos weren't bad enough. Why must that stubborn old man make me suffer so much in my twilight years? But it's not just him. It seems everyone here has suddenly lost their minds. More and more villagers are suddenly insisting that they want to die. It feels like I'm the only one who cares about the village anymore. Let's start by checking in with the residents next door. Oh no, the rest of the words are smudged. Hello, are you... Damn it. It's like, hello, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you still alive in there?
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary stalker is nearby.
Should I go up the lighthouse first? Maybe there's a save point up in the lighthouse. Like, I'd rather not run through all that again. Oh, look, it was a good idea to go to the lighthouse first. The legend of how the Krot Lighthouse came to be called the Haunted Lighthouse is quite famous. However, even the most avid storytellers do not know the name of the ghost. In life, the ghost's name was Columbo, who was Krot's lighthouse keeper. But all knew him only as the portly keeper, for he was said to have been a greedy glutton. Columbo used his position to extort money from boat captains, giving light only to those who paid. They say he amassed a huge fortune that he hid in a secret location only he could access. The treasure was never been found, or has never been found, leading to rumors the keeper became so portly by eating all the treasure himself. The townspeople cursed Columbo with their every breath. Some believe the curses worked because one day Columbo vanished. Like his treasure, he has never been found. The lighthouse could not be left unattended, so the townspeople appointed a new keeper. But that keeper suddenly resigned, driven from the post by the cries of the ghost that haunts the lighthouse. This repeated with the next keeper, and the next, and many more, all fearing the wrath of the ghost. It was only after the keeper changed 7 times that Columbo's ghost finally fell quiet. Even now, it is said the screams of the portly keeper can be heard echoing through the lighthouse when storms lash the shores. Perhaps the sounds of howling are Columbo raging at the townspeople who cursed him. Oh, maybe this is one of the mysteries. I forgot to go back, but I might as well go back now because it's right there.
This is a surprise. None of the keys I have fit this cipher machine. I thought I'd gathered nearly all of them. Perhaps one of the alchemists or one of their associates possesses the key. They often conceal cipher keys in their clothing. If you bring me the garments of any suspicious persons, I'm sure I can reveal the secret pockets. I can't believe the leader of the bastards was conspiring with the alchemists. I never realized their interests had become so entwined. Well, let me take a look at those clothes for a moment. You see this double lining? It contains a hidden pocket for hiding valuables. I'd hoped I wouldn't locate the key to this cipher machine inside. It would appear the noble reputation of the leader of the bastards was a facade. I'll decrypt it right away, so we can see what heinous deeds he was hiding. Lumacchio didn't simply cooperate with the alchemists. It appears he was Simon's hunting dog, stalking and killing those opposed to the alchemists. I am truly disappointed in Lumacchio. I thought him destined to become a shining pillar of light atop Krot. Considering who the lighthouse keeper betrayed, I doubt he escaped unscathed. Unless, of course, he'd prepared a hideout. If so, the only piece of advice I can give for finding its whereabouts is to put yourself in the shoes of the lighthouse keeper.
Target not found. Reconnaissance of hideout unsuccessful. Maintaining blockade as a standing warning to the target and all traders. My apologies, Sir Manus. Your disappointment is warranted, for I have failed you. In my defense, the traitorous fat swine has been hoarding and stealing from us since the very beginning, and not one of us saw it. I knew that lighthouse keeper was both insidious and audacious, but I never thought he would go for the elixir. I have no excuse. That said, I believe there is no longer need for concern. The target could not possibly have escaped the lighthouse. In the meantime, I shall blockade the seas themselves to make an example of the traitor. The gluttonous grifter will have nothing to eat but his own flesh. Okay, it might be in the lighthouse. Oh god, they said it was haunted though with his screams. Whoa. Oh, learn all the gestures.
We found it. The Rose Estate. Leia should be nearby.
Here in the... Okay, but we're not looking for her right now. We're looking for someone else. And to solve this mystery. Oh god, maybe I have to go to the damn basement. It's always the basement. The room seems sensitive to weight. Alright, then I will make myself as heavy as that lighthouse keeper. They brought bars of gold and made a request. Their ship's movements are not to be recorded in the official logs. It's truly a profitable deal. The local fishermen are nothing compared to them. They arrived at the lighthouse again, loaded with a generous payment of gold bars. What are they transporting that's worth so much to keep secret? I snatched a box when they weren't looking. All I found inside were bottles of medicine. The idiots didn't even notice the box I nicked. I sold all the bottles on the black market. I told them it was medicine, so I got a great price. Later, Maxim said that none of his customers ever returned after buying the medicine, but I don't see how that's my concern. My treasure trove is growing. All these fools are making me rich. The writing is smeared with blood. This is a joke, right? I only nicked a few boxes. They had plenty. Why would they do this to me? I'm trapped. Why won't anyone help me? I'll starve. I can't eat treasure. Someone get me out of here.
The door only opened for someone of great weight. Ingenious. Who would have thought? Well done. You have the keen mind of a detective. To condemn the lighthouse keeper to such a cruel fate, though, I'll never be able to stomach their evil wrongdoings. As long as the alchemists rule Krot.
Hey, I got a
tragedies such as
detective's
this
coat.
shall
I got
never
freaking
end.
Sherlock Holmes outfit.
Thank you for revealing
And the
another
hat.
truth. Without you, the alchemist's secrets would have stayed locked away forever. More problems remain, of course. For all intents and purposes, Krot remains under the thumb of the alchemists. I know that what I'm doing is something that must be done, but I often feel like I'm fighting alone in meaningless battles. The enemy is great, and I am but one man. Will my efforts ultimately be in vain? Will the terrible truths I know ever be revealed to the people of Krot?
They won't be. They will be and Krot will be saved. No, I don't think so.
I understand. It's as I expected.
I mean, technically,
I must
that's the
find peace
truth
with it.
because he does
They
die.
control the flow of information. A lone voice will always be dismissed. I can only hope that someone, somewhere, will be willing to hear the truth.
I mean, we're
I shall
with you.
continue either way. I must. I still have someone to protect. And who knows, maybe all I need is one particular person. Perhaps that reporter known for publishing the truth. I believe his name is Medoro. I shall place
don't know
my
about
last
that.
hope in his hands. Thank you for all you have done.
Okay, sorry you're gonna die. Decrypt all clues. Yay! It's like to prevent the butterfly effect. It's like, oh no, we have to send him to that guy. Oh, hello, girl.
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket.
something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me?
About finding
I
Leia.
see. The tracker. He told you about me.
I guess that's his job,
He never
I
could
guess,
fix
to
that irksome
track.
quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
You know what? How about we fight a boss? You can trust us. You can trust us. How about we fight a boss together? That's how I got his trust.
Fine. I concede you are not my enemy.
And I mean, I'm not
If you
attacking
were,
you first.
The tracker would
So
have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here. The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore. This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been. All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign.
like, was he still a puppet when he was
evil
doing?
to the
Oh, and
core.
maybe he was a
So during our
puppet
battle, I did my
because that's
best
what
to destroy his
that's what
body.
Venini said, that he was killed by a puppet. So was he a
Perhaps
puppet this whole time?
He holds a grudge against me over that. I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ergo. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since
But
you
if the
dragged
ergo
Romeo
in him
into
is
this,
human, I
will
mean,
not let it stand.
offer to help find
Do
Romeo.
you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to
Like,
say
lady,
I don't need
have
your
you
or
seen what I had to
anyone's
do to
help.
get here? No
But
matter.
the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me.
You know where he
left me an
is?
invitation to meet. To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet. We must find a way into the Rose Estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key.
Damn.
So,
Damn,
you
of
and I
all
will
the
have to
times.
Work something out when we reach the gates.
Oh, wait, who gave me the key? Oh no, I found it. That's right. I found it somewhere.
The key? What? How?
I think you
You
dropped
must be part
it.
Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across.
Guilty. I
This
mean, if
is
you
the
see a
key
shiny,
I
go for the
lost a while
shiny.
ago. Well, this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose Estate is further up the mountain path.
Wait, does
Head
that
out
mean
once
I
you're
went?
ready. I'll wait for you outside.
Oh shoot. Does that mean I went the right way by accident? Okay, wait, I need to talk to Rosara unless I fucked up by going this way.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Wait, no, I need to go the it's like, sorry girl, I need to go the other way. You go without me. I'm sure you'll be fine, at least until you get to the gate. Oh, she was here the whole time, huh? Alright, hello girl, how you doing?
Oh, it's you. My forever friend. I'm so glad to see you again. I followed the white butterfly here. I found the Rose Estate, but it's full of sadness now. I can't go inside. I'm okay. I have you. My new friend who looks like my old friend. You gave me the world again. I miss my old friend, but it's okay that you're not him. You're on your own journey, and I think that's wonderful. Will you promise me something? When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty place. Rizora will wait for you there.
It looks to be a tree in the front garden of Krat City Hall. The Tree of Friendship. This tree was planted to celebrate the expansion of Krat City Hall. May many find rest beneath its boughs and build joyful memories. A child's drawing that looks very old.
Rizora's creator was very much loved by my dear old friend. I'm sure my creator would have wanted to be your friend too, because a friend is someone you will always happily wait for. When your journey ends, let's meet again in a pretty... Rizora's creator... I'm sure my creator... When your journey...
Now, is that just telling me, like, oh, go back there in the present and she'll be there?
Rizora's creator was very...
Somehow?
Sure my creator... When your journey...
Or do I have to beat the DLC and then go back? I mean, she isn't there for most of the normal game, so I'm going to assume she breaks down or dies or something.
Fish! I have won! I caught you!
Damn, it's a big ass fish. Okay, I don't know how I missed him. Maybe I just didn't go this way the first time.
Fish, you and I. For 3 days and 3 nights we battled. I never slept nor ate. I fought and fought until I triumphed. They all said I would never catch any fish. But I am a fisherman. The last fisherman of Krat. If not I, then who? I rowed out to prove that even the greatest fish of the sea could not defeat me. Indeed, I did. I caught it. I
It's
fought
beautiful.
the beast for 3 days and 3 nights. No food, no sleep. In
Damn.
the end, I caught it with my bare hands. A great toll is taken on my body. Why? Because I am a fisherman, of course. The petrification disease, carcass monsters, none of that matters. Any day the sun also rises, so does the tide. And a fisherman must head to sea to bring in the catch. That's what I wanted to teach the fools in the village. You would help an old man? Refreshing in one so young. All right, go to the village and find that foolish brat, Manolin. Find him and tell him I caught the fish. And get the beer he holds for me. After battling this fish for 3 days, I am exhausted. It's time to celebrate my triumph, and a beer is just what I need.
It's been a few days since you rode out to kick the bucket, old man. You'll have to drink that beer you love so much in heaven. If you make it back, I promise I'll go to sea with you, even if it means we might die, even if monsters leap from the waves all around us. Fisher's gotta fish. If we're going to shake in our boots, we ought to do that on the water, right? Whatever, you old coot. Just come back safely and soon, or I swear I'll drink your last remaining beer. An old, dirty, and unlabeled beer bottle. It is well past its expiration date. A beer bottle kept for a long time by a poor elderly fisherman. The fisherman hoped to drink this last bottle of beer while boasting after a big catch. What happened to the guy then? Oh, wait, is this him? Wait, is this a person? Oh shoot, I think this is a person. I didn't even realize. Is it a person? Or is it... It looks like a person.
It's time to celebrate my triumph. Ah, good. This is the bottle of beer I saved. I bought 3 bottles of this brew after my wife left me. I already drank 2, and now this is the last one. The one I swore I'd only open once I caught the fish. Did you praise my catch to the villagers and the brat?
Everyone's so happy for you.
Did the brat crack a grin? Oh, I bet he did.
I mean, he really
It's why I caught
missed
the
you.
fish, to teach Manolin a life lesson. That we are not made for defeat. That humans can be destroyed but not defeated. Let's raise a toast to victory with the beer I saved for this day.
Oh. A key worn and weathered by frequent use, stained with seawater. It is rusted in several places. A key with a cord to wear around the neck to prevent it from being lost, even in high waves. The old fisherman never took this key off, not when fixing the nets or going out to sea. Oh, rest in peace. Alright, you got treasure in here. Wow, who is that? To my beloved Clara, the day you collapsed coughing up blue blood still haunts my nightmares. At first I wallowed in sorrow and tried to follow you. Then I remembered the words you spoke to me. A shabby fisher on the day you became my wife. Do not turn your back on the sea when it beckons. I bought 3 bottles of beer to drink with you. Now only 1 bottle remains. Do you remember that young brat Manolin? I've entrusted the last bottle of beer to him. Now I head to sea. Don't worry, my love. Come what may, I will always return to you. Oh. I'm sorry, Clara. Like, okay, girl, sorry for keeping you waiting. I finished with the depression and now on to more depression, I guess.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly.
Alright, you go first. After you. You are more legendary than I.